Everything.
It's really foggy out there,
Yeah.
though, tonight. I was driving up in the Mason area. It's really dense. And Kevin, I thought, man, this could be dangerous tomorrow morning.
Yeah, the fog's going to be around tomorrow morning and certainly going to impact the morning commute around the area. Here's a look at radar tonight. We've still got a little misty drizzle and shower activity around the area, especially from parts of Claremont County back through Brown into Adams counties here. So there's still some sprinkles and showers in our southeasternmost communities. In fact, believe it or not, some of this shower activity helping to prevent from the fog from being quite as dense in areas southeast of the metro, hence the reason why they were left out of the dense fog advisory. But I still believe to some extent we'll all be impacted with foggy weather through the night and into tomorrow morning. So here's a look at temperatures. At least they're on the mild side. In fact, we are still well into the 50s here tonight, and that's where we're going to spend the majority of the night. All right, visibility, once it drops below a mile, that's when you start to have more significant problems. And then obviously under a quarter of a mile, that's when you start to get dangerously foggy out there. So notice the worst of the fog is west of 71 and west of 75 out there. This zero is at Lunken. I've been keeping an eye officially at the airport. It's around a mile or two. There are some locations that are close to zero in localized areas, but as a whole, for the most part, the fog, while certainly dense, you're still able to get around and about out there. But you certainly need to slow down, leave some extra time, and use the low head beams. Now, because our Carew Tower is elevated so much higher, it looks a little worse here down at ground level, while noticeable, again, not quite as bad. So even Hamilton, you can see here officially still at a mile. Wilmington's at a mile, 2 miles here in Cincinnati. The only real zero is currently at Lunken Airport. Of course, as you get into more rural areas, that fog will be a little more dense. So that is something to keep in mind into the morning tomorrow. I'd probably factor in some extra time. The dense fog advisory goes into 1, and you may be saying, wow, that's a long time. Into the early afternoon, typically fog advisories are over by 9 or 10, but tomorrow will be one of those days where the fog will likely linger into the early afternoon, especially northwest of the metro. So keep that in mind. It may take all morning, if not well into the afternoon, to see conditions improve with foggy weather. So in the morning, it's fog and mist and drizzle having a high impact. In the evening, it's another round of rain. We're going to have to wait until Friday morning to see improved commuting conditions. So here we are at 56 officially here in Cincinnati. No surprise, humidity is near 100%. Temperatures are going to hover right around 50 through the rest of the night. We may try to sneak our way into the upper 40s, but I think right around 50 should do it. So we'll keep the mist and drizzle along with areas of dense fog through the overnight hours, and then come afternoon tomorrow, another round of showers will overspread the area. And this rain will be off and on into the evening tomorrow. It should be lighter than the rain we had much of today, for example. Most of us today picked up around an inch. Tomorrow, it's probably about a quarter of an inch to a half an inch, with rain ending close to midnight. And then by the time we make it to Friday morning, it will be drier out there, but yet still pretty gloomy looking for us. 50 for the low tonight, foggy at times as it stays kind of wet and mild. Tomorrow, more rain. I keep saying the silver lining in this forecast is the fact that at least temperatures are way up there in the 50s. So it's not raining at 34 or 35. That would just be absolutely miserable. All right, 7-day forecast for us looks like this. Friday's a quieter day, and then as we get into Saturday and Sunday, Mike and Cherie, a cooler system moves in here with a round of rain. Right now, it looks too warm to be impactful from snow. We'll keep an eye on it, but there could be a few wet snowflakes mixing in. But those temperatures aren't bad as we end January and bring in February.
Well, this guy's escaping the Midwest weather, that's for sure. Another Harbaugh.